Brought to you direct from Studio 3B at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, the American Hardwood Advisor is your source for trends, tips, and insights into how the building industry has evolved. Join me, Steve Stack, along with guest builders and industry leaders as we talk shop and go in depth on what it takes to be the best of the best. Dive into topics like architecture, industry trends, project plans, historical tools, tricks of the trade, and life's lessons from more than 6 decades of experience in the hardwood lumber business. Hey guys, Steve Stack, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, bringing you another American Hardwood Advisor. You can tell by the backdrop, I'm not at Studio 3B. I am in Pennsylvania at Project Tionesta for our partners, Renovation Hunters and the Outdoor Channel. And I have a special guest. I don't know, Rach, what do we go back about 4 or 5 months now?
Yeah, I mean, feels like years, but I guess it is only months.
Right?
Crazy.
It's been a long spring summer.
It has.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel with Desert Woodworks. Welcome.
Hi.
It's good to run across you again.
It is great to see you.
We've been in Nebraska, we've been in Virginia, and now we're in Western Pennsylvania.
I know.
And you travel from Fort Worth.
I do. I come from all the way from Texas. It's kind of nice to be right in the middle. So wherever they go, you know, I got about 3 hours either way. Yeah.
So before we talk about this project in particular, tell us a little bit about Desert Woodworks.
Well, it started about 8 years ago, and it started with wanting a table that was around $3,000 that I didn't want to pay $3,000 for. And so I decided to build the table myself, then ended up doing some remodeling at my parents' house, and it just kind of has snowballed from there. And now I kind of just do a little bit of everything.
Okay, so you decided to build a table. Did you have woodworking background?
Nothing, but I hate to say it, I was looking at Pinterest and I just thought, okay, there's steps and a table at the end. I can do that. So that's really how it started.
A shop, tools?
No, I went and bought my first miter saw. I didn't even know what a pocket hole jig was. So I just, took that word into the lumber store and asked, I need a pocket hole jig. And then I came home, and the first table was quite a lot of sanding, quite a lot, because I didn't know about planing and milling and any of that. So it was a process, but it was fun.
And it has evolved in your product offerings?
It has evolved into now I still build furniture. I've built my daughter's a 2-story playhouse with electricity. I've built my entire house. It was just a construction grade, and I've just pretty much customized almost every room. I've got about 2 rooms left that I'm doing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Without going into too much detail, this project here in Tionesta.
Yeah.
You work with a hammer in your hand, a nail gun in your hand, a paintbrush in your hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We just pulled you away from staining some product that we don't want to mention just yet.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what hat you wear when you come here. You got a good one on today.
I do. Not on purpose, but yes.
Definitely this whole team, Kevin and Hal, they have the wish list, the want to get done list.
Yes.
And I know you and Christy have worked together quite a bit.
Yes.
Christy Miller from Oak Hill Millworks, and it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, it's true. And with this project, we knew that we had so much to do that we kind of just before we, in our production meetings, Kevin created this punch list, and it really was, this is what has to happen daily in order for us to be done by the end of the week. So what's been really cool about this team, if somebody finishes their punch list day 1, they move on to someone else's punch list day 1. And then that way we're able to stay on track day by day. Yeah. So truly, coming into this, I really had no idea what specific things. This is the least planning I've been able to do so far.
and this project is a little different from the others that we've shared.
Yes.
This was a nice, very forward palette to start from.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And there's a ton of stuff getting done.
Yeah.
And a couple of the other projects weren't that clean cut.
No, no.
But you guys are doing a great job, as always. The whole crew. It escapes me how many there are in total.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Got to be what?
Well,
10, 12?
Yeah, there's 5 of us that really focus on like the detail in the interior, and then there's 5 of us that really focus on the construction and the exterior. And then we have partners like you guys who come and hang out with us for a few days and kind of save our bacon so we can make sure we get this stuff done in time.
Right. Well, it's been fun. Every project has been fun. And the neat thing about it, you from Fort Worth, we got cast in New Brighton, Pennsylvania, soon to be Converse, Indiana, and the guys from St. Augustine.
I know.
It's amazing how you guys come together.
Yeah.
And bring your skill sets and make it happen.
Yeah.
And I know the families involved greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
And it makes those long days worth it, right?
Oh, it definitely does. I mean, they're long, but like at the end when you see their faces, it just really truly makes it all worth it. Right. Yeah. But can I tell you the funnest thing about having you on set with us?
Go ahead.
Okay, don't get scared. This is my favorite thing about having you is that I am self-trained. So if I don't see it on YouTube, if I don't watch it on Pinterest, if I don't learn about it from a friend, I don't know. And having you come to Hyannis and just something as simple as shiplap, which I've done so many times, but you showed me tips and tricks on shiplap that never would have known if I hadn't have learned it from you. So I loved it. It was a pleasure learning from you.
I appreciate that. We ran that little wall of shiplap in the kitchen out there, and we had a nasty crooked ceiling to start with, right? Right? Yeah, well, I appreciate that.
I was like a blank until you were like, this is how you start. This is where your nails go. This is how it's a perfect finish. Cool. That's how I do my shiplap
I really appreciate that. You know what? I enjoy sharing that information, and we all learn from it.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Folks, Rachel, Desert Woodworks.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Follow along and stay tuned. BairdBrothers.com, the Instagram, the Facebook. We've got some more great guests coming up soon.
For all you folks listening, thanks for talking shop with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. If you've enjoyed this episode and want to stay up to date with the American Hardwood Advisor Series, give us a like and subscribe. For more tips, projects, and inspiration, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or at BairdBrothers.com. Until next time,